Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since my last video, in fact quite a long time. And I want to thank you all for your patience and support during my break. I took some time off for personal health reasons, but now I am excited to be back with fresh content to you. Today, it's a small work that was prompted by a friend of mine. It's anyway a powerful tool. It calculates the sub levels of the Lagna. It tracks the sub levels in Excel. This tool will help us track the exact times of changes in the Lagna's astrological combinations. We call what we call as address. I'll straight away plunge into the tool. This might be something of a repetition because we have done these things in different ways with other tools. But maybe it's a simpler approach. What one has to give here is my friend wanted me to know when exactly the Lagna address changes. By address, what I mean is the rasi lord, the nakshatra lord, the sub lord, and maybe if you want to include the sub lord also. But given the precision, I would stick to just the sub lord level. Because in case you want the address to include that, just put a I think I used a concatenate. You just have to have the concatenate there. So I'm concatenating till the sublot level. In case you want still more, you add the sub level. Only thing is the number of changes would be more frequent. The way what I do is the address change. I call this as the address, the combination of the rasi lord, the nakshatra lord, and the sub lord. And this is what is the combination of the three. And this I call it as address. The address, we start with a particular time, say midnight of a particular day. So you give the date, the place, and you choose the Ainamsa that you prefer. You give the latitude and longitude and time zone of your place, and rest are calculated. Essentially, we get the Lagna longitude. From the Lagna longitude, of course, we get what's the rasi lord of the Lagna. We get the nakshatra lord of the Lagna, the sub lord of the Lagna, the sub lord of the Lagna by our. If you want, I have hidden a few columns here. You can unhide them and check what it does. Essentially, it calculates what the rasi of the Lagna is, what is the rasi number, and here the nakshatra, I get the nakshatra lord, the sub lord, and the sub lord as three numbers, and these numbers are basically the Vimshotri order number. So 6 would represent Saturn, because you have you can unhide other sheets also. There's a worksheet here, and of course you can go up on this Vimshotri order is put here. So this will be number 1, number 2, and all that. So that way, this is just the Vimshotri number for the nakshatra lord, the sub lord, and the sub lord. And from there, so you don't have to have these numbers now. I just hide them. Then you get the rasi lord based upon that number. So this is the number of the rasi. This is the nakshatra lord number, and so on and so forth. The address you get, and I track by a formula the right address. If this address is equal to this address, then I put a 0 here. If this address is not equal to the next address, then I put a 1. So this is the simple way of tracking the address change. So when we want exactly when the sublot changes here, we just filter by color, because I highlighted the changes number 1 by color. So you just wait for it. It takes a while because each minute it is calculating, and then you get to know exactly the times when the sublot changes here. In case you want the sublot, you change this formula. I think this would be a useful tool for us. Suppose we want a particular sublot, you just get the time. when it happens. So you just track it this way. Hopefully this tool is useful. I'll give the link to download this. Give us the feedback. Thank you very much.